Let's be honest, when it comes to gift buying, most of us are pretty terrible. Other than that one person who always manages to get it right. In any case, everyone needs help sometimes, and if you're into traveling or if you're not into traveling, this list is going to help you find the perfect gift. So without further ado, here are our best 15 travel gift ideas from our experience traveling. So the first thing on our list is a power adapter. Power adapters are so essential. They're one of the literally most important things that I have when I go traveling. It's like there's been so many times when I'm traveling around and I don't know, I'll go into a random country and I have no idea what plug hole that even is. Do you know what I mean? Like it's completely random. But I always have a power adapter that seems to have something to fit. It seems like a different one every time, but who knows? With a power adapter, it essentially allows you to plug in your phones, your devices, your electronics, wherever you want in the world. What's not better than that? Rather than buying all of these separate plugs to plug into various places, it's like, there's no need to spend so much money. So there isn't a huge variety in different types you can get, to be honest with you. You just get the plug itself with all of the different prongs and pieces you can move, and that's pretty much it, easy and ready to go. And it's not a complicated gift, and it's definitely one that they'll love.
Second thing in our list is a portable charger. I think this is one of the most important things you can have when you travel. Portable chargers have saved me so many times because you always are going to need it. For example, on your flight, or if you're going somewhere, or even if you don't find any place to plug your phone in. For people who are traveling, phones are such an important part of their lives. To check your maps, to translate something, and I hope not, but maybe in case of an emergency.
Number 3 on our list is a tote bag. We must have, no joke, we must have about 15, 20, 25 tote bags in my house. We've just collected them over the years. They're pretty easy to get, they're very cheap, and they're super helpful. They pack down super small, and they're super helpful for if you want to go shopping or if you want to go to the beach. It's just this extra tiny little bag that you take out of your main pack, which you might leave in the hostel or the hotel that you don't want to bring out all the time. We have so many different types, materials, sizes, different pockets. It really is, the world is your oyster. If I was going to get one for someone, I would probably just get a neutral color, neutral design, quite a thin material so it packs down small, and it literally is a foolproof gift. I always carry one when I travel. It's definitely essential.
Number 4 is sliders. I think everyone needs some. I can't tell you how many times I've been in hostel showers and I will not want to put my feet on them floors. They're also a light footwear option to go to the beach, to go to the pool, or even to the town. The best thing is that they're small enough to fit in your bag, so you always get away with that one back row.
Number 5 on our list is a hammock. Hammocks are such a great idea as a gift because they're just so versatile and they have such a variety of different uses. From the main ones, like obviously sitting in it, you can actually sleep in them full time. I've slept in my hammock full time for months on end. I even met Ainoa sleeping in a hammock on a trip while I was in Europe. They're unbelievably comfy. Like you wouldn't think that sleeping in it for such a long period of time is good, but trust me, it's fine. They pack down super small and they tend to dry very quickly if they get wet. And there's some other more unorthodox uses, like just using them to keep your stuff off the ground while, who knows, you'll go into a little river or lake. They're such a great way to store your things, and it's just literally this tiny little compact unit. There's tons of different shapes and sizes and varieties, some with bug nets and zips and some without. I prefer the ones with the nets and the zips, especially if you're sleeping in them. It just makes you feel that little bit more secure. But if you're just looking for a daily enjoyable hammock, you can pick them up for about $5.99 with just a regular fabric, super easy and quick to use. If that special person in your life that you're buying these gifts for doesn't have a hammock, get on Amazon right now.
For number 6, we have a jewelry box. If you're anything like me, you love rings. I don't actually have any on right now. And when I go to places, I don't know where to put them to keep them safe. And they end up in a shoe or in a sock, and it takes me ages to find them. A jewelry box solves all of these problems. You always know where they are, and you're never gonna lose them again.
Number 7 on our list is an essentials pouch. An essentials pouch isn't necessarily something you can Google and just find an essentials pouch. What I mean is just by buying a little pouch of some kind that fits things like your passport, your phone, money, cards, wallet, maybe your plane tickets. And it's a hassle-free way to basically make sure that all of your really important things that you need to travel are just in one place. There's nothing worse than when you're going through an airport and you're in a rush and you're a bit and you're trying to find where you put your passport 5 minutes ago as you're going through security. And a lot of the time you just chuck them in your bag and don't think about them. It could be really handy to get that kind of habit going of just putting all of your essential and important items in that bag. As well, even better, if that essential bag is one that has a strap or something, if you manage to lose your main bag, you're not going to lose your passport and everything that you need inside it. The sky's the limit when it comes to creativity with this. You can go with any color, shape, size, whatever you like, whatever you think fits the person that you're buying for.
Flight gift cards. I know it might seem like a simple gift, but I think it's one of the more effective gifts you can give to someone. There's nothing better than choosing where you want to go without paying for your flight. For example, it gives them the freedom to go somewhere they have never been. And for a traveler, it's one of the best gifts you can give.
Number 9 is packing cubes. Packing cubes are those little dividers that you get to put in your luggage that basically zips up and you can separate the things that you're putting in your bag. I know it's simple, but they're really, really handy. It allows you to basically split off the things that you're doing, whether that be dirty clothes and clean clothes, socks, boxers, t-shirts, whatever you want to put in them. And it just makes everything so much easier. When you arrive at the place you're going, you know exactly what's going to be in what pouch, how many things are in it, and it's just a way easier way to pack and organize your things. For me, it's always handy to have one that has dirty clothes in it to stop all of the other clothes in my suitcase getting dirty and smelly like the stuff that's in the bag, as well as allowing me to have all of my camera equipment separate and make sure it's nice and compact and tight and safe. And it allows me to save so much space because I'm not just stuffing everything in the bag willy-nilly, not knowing where to put anything. And overall, it's just a great gift. It's a very good idea. It's definitely something that saved us on quite a few occasions.
Number 10, a bottle. I know it seems like a no-brainer, but a reusable bottle is a great gift idea. When you move it around that much, it's normal to need a lot of water. And buying lots of plastic water bottles is not going to help your bank or the environment. And you can take it to the airport empty, so when you go through security, you can fill it up. And you don't have to pay those airport water prices. And we all know what they're like.
Number 11 is something I hold dear to my heart. Cameras. This one's one of the more expensive items on the list, but if you're willing to go that extra mile for the person you love or the person you're buying for, it's definitely worth it. There's obviously a huge variety of different things you can buy them, from little mini compact GoPros to huge DSLR cameras. The limits are really endless, but whatever you get them, just have what they do in mind. If they're a minimalist backpacking traveler, maybe a compact GoPro is a great idea. If they're interested in filmmaking and documentary building, maybe you want to get a camera to help them start that. I'm a photographer myself, so I understand the value of pictures and videos, and when it comes to traveling and these once in a lifetime opportunities, you definitely don't want to miss out on capturing them and be able to show people, because you can't project your memory to show your family where you've been in the Bahamas. It's such a thoughtful gift, and it really is something that people will use their entirety of the time while they're traveling, and it allows them to share what they're doing with other people. It really is a wonderful gift if you have the budget to do so.
Number 12 is headphones, and it's one of my favorite ones. When you're traveling, it can be hard to find places with peace and quiet. And headphones are a portable way to have that peace and quiet, and especially the ones with noise cancelling.
Number 13 on our list is a roll and hang wash bag, or a wash bag in general. The reason I say the roll and hang wash bags is because they're super easy to use when you're somewhere. For example, you put all of your toiletries in this bag, and when you go into a hostel toilet or bathroom or a hotel or wherever you're staying, you can hook them onto the side of the shower, the door, whatever you like, and it rolls out and you've got all of the stuff accessible. You don't need to worry about putting it down on the side or people taking it. It's literally as simple as that. I have one myself, and it really, really is a handy gift. Fits everything together, and if there's any leaks or anything like that, it's not going to go over the rest of your stuff. It makes life so much easier, and it really is as simple as just clip, go. You've got everything right there, as well as offering you a place to put your clean underwear and socks for when you get out of the shower or hanging a towel on. It really is a great gift idea.
And 14, bars of soap. A huge problem for travelers is having to bring less than 100 milliliter soaps through the airport. So one of the best ways I found around it is to bring bars of soap and bars of shampoo. And yeah, that's right, bars of shampoo. They take up less space, they last longer, they don't use so much plastic, and they're easy to store. It's definitely a practical and inexpensive gift for the traveler in your life.
Last but not least on this list is an AirTag or GPS. Technology is becoming pretty good nowadays, and long gone are the days of losing your bag or things getting stolen so easily, or at least without a fight. AirTags and these little GPS systems are a great way for you to never lose track of your things, especially if the things that you're carrying are expensive. You can put them in your wallets, in your bags, in your passport case, whatever you want, and you'll have 24-hour access to be able to follow and track that thing wherever it goes. So if the airport lose your baggage, or if something goes missing from a park bench, you're always going to have that little chance to recover it. For me, something like this is priceless because I'm carrying a lot of camera equipment, SD cards with footage, hard drives, laptops, the lot. So when it comes to that, having this investment just makes it that little bit more peace of mind that you're not going to at least lose your things entirely, or you at least have hope to find them again. Especially if you're only in a place for a weekend and your next flight is in one day and you need to find it rapid. They are a little bit pricey if you go for things like AirTags, but they do last a long time and they really are worth the investment, especially if the things that you've actually got in the bag are worth more than the AirTag itself, considering it a little electronic insurance policy. So that's it. Now you know the 15 best gift ideas to buy that traveler in your life.